babies, it's your girl Sash. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, don't forget to click that subscribe button. Y'all know what's good, y'all know what's up. So today we'll be going to the sip and paint place. So we're going to paint, you know, it's Christmas time, so we're going to do a little Christmas painting. Wish me luck, because painting is not my best thing. But you're going to paint, and then we're going to go to this seafood place to, you know, have dinner. Change a couple times because, you know, the weather and stuff. I had a photo idea in mind, but I just make that wait until I get back home because it is cold here. So I have on my gift. So this is my gift from Kadia and Tina, and I have on a black jeans jacket and a black unitard thing, my gold necklace, because you said the accessory is gold, my bag from Shein, and yeah, keeping it simple and cute. So when I get there, I'll definitely get back to you guys. Okay baby, so my fave Dossier sent me a package. I'm going to do a quick unboxing with you guys, tell you more about what Dossier is, share my thoughts on the fragrances, and give my overall review. So as per usual, my fragrances normally come in these brown box with my information at the top, of course. This is what Dossier box looks like. It's a very cute, sleek, nude package with red interior. So when you open the packages, this is what you'll see. Iconic scent, designer quality, no markups. Then you have this pamphlet in it that basically gives some details on what the scent is, the notes, etc. So this is the first fragrance, and it is AMBERY Vanilla, and it's replica for YSL Black Opium. This is one of my favorite scents. Like, I literally know what this smells like without even thinking twice. This is one of my go-to faves. So this fragrance is definitely a 10 out of 10 for me. I love it so much, and you guys know I'm big on fruity scents. The next fragrance is Floral Lavender, and it's the replica for YSL LIBRE. So I've tried this scent before actually, and I really loved it, and a lot of my subscribers and Instagram followers actually love this fragrance. So this fragrance I will give a 9 out of 10. It's not my favorite, but it's very close to it. It doesn't have that fruity scent that I really love, but there's something about the scent that really grabs me, and something about it. So this next fragrance is called Citrus Ginger, and it's a replica for Chanel Blue. This is a fragrance that I love. I bought the original and I gave my dad, and that scent is eating, and best believe this smells exactly like it. Because I'm pretty familiar with a lot of designer fragrances, I can tell you like which one really smell like, you know, the original, and which one, yeah, like, listen. And one thing with Dossier fragrances, they are going to smell exactly like the original, because people will see me out and be like, oh, you're wearing Baccarat, whatever. Like, it's always giving, never miss. Dossier, never miss. And also with Dossier, you get free returns forever. So if you buy a fragrance and you try the tester and you do, like, you can always send it back. Also, I highly recommend trying Dossier, especially when you're interested in designer fragrances. Just in case you want a fragrance from Chanel, you have no clue what it smells like, you can get it on Dossier, try it out, and if you love it, you spend like $200 to $300 on the original. So at least you know you won't waste your money on a fragrance you're not interested in, or won't like, or won't wear, so you won't waste your money. My discount code will be on the screen, so feel free to use it to get some money off. Also, all information about Dossier will be down in my description box, so click that link and make that purchase today, mamas. Like, what is you doing? Do you want to smell like a Barbs? Like, honestly, I'm not even joking, guys. Like, these scents really be itchy. This is in my room, and these are all Dossier fragrances, and let me tell you, mamas, like, when I tell you these are fire, these fragrances are fire. Yeah, I got to stock up, and I do have originals for a lot of these, but these are just like everyday. Like, you know, when I'm going on a full-on date and everything, I'll more likely wear the originals for the one I have. But on a regular day, I want to smell so good, I just grab one of my Dossier fragrances, spray it on, and I'm outside. So yeah, and they're very reasonable. They range from $25 to like about $50 or $60.
Welcome back. right here. Because you want to leave enough room for your tree. So you want to think about how big you might want your tree.
Yeah.
And the way we did the fireplace, I know you guys aren't watching me do it, so if my description isn't making sense at any point, please let me know.
Will do.
But basically you're going to do 2 lines vertically the same height as far as you want your
fireplace.
Your fireplace, yeah. You don't have to measure anything. The rulers are really just there as a straight edge.
Okay.
And then you're going to do a longer, thinner rectangle on top for the mantle. What I was telling these guys, the top line of the mantle really doesn't matter because we're going to cover it up with garland anyway. Okay. Also, nothing matters. There's no right or wrong way to do any of this. My favorite thing about these classes is that everybody's going to look different by the end.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't get hung up on doing everything perfectly. And don't feel too rushed by like the rapid fire explanation. But yeah, so you're going to do kind of a squarish rectangle for the bottom part, long skinny rectangle for the mantle, and then when you're ready to do the inside part of the fireplace, you do 2 lines that are the same height, and I did an arch, but if you want, you can just do another littler rectangle in here. A lot of fireplaces are just rectangles on the inside, so yeah. And these lines, you know, we're going to be painting over a lot of them, like that's why you can't even see my lines anymore.
Yeah.
They're just a guidance to help us have semi-straight lines,
along the way.
and have, you know, just sort of a little bit of a layout so we've got kind of a plan of attack for our fireplace.
What can I use as an eraser?
Do you not have an eraser on your pencil?
Yeah, but it's like, oh, I can use it on the thing, right? Yeah. Great.
Yeah, even if it looks like you're gonna paint over anyway.
Yeah.
You like me? And
Oh, so I was picking this, right?
yeah, so you guys on the background. It's coming, right? And we're actually, if you guys want to, you know, if you're getting antsy to go to the next step, we're just going to paint the inside of this all black.
Okay.
To start out with, and we'll actually, you know, want to get that to dry too, so. For the inside, I'm going to use the angled brush just for the arch. It's hard to like refill in the background, so then you have to get a little creative, but we'll cross that bridge if we come to it. Yep, and then the goal here, yeah, is just to everything that's on your wall, just to make sure that you don't have any white showing through. If you're having trouble with it filling into the little holes, you know, the texture of the canvas, that means you need a little bit, your brush needs to be a little wetter while you're spreading it. The more water, the more it fills into those holes. Like I said, it can be pretty wet for the background, you just don't want it to be so wet that it drips. But if it does, no big deal because we're painting the floor black. So if it drips, you'll paint right over it. Although I guess if it drips on the fireplace, that'll be a little trickier, but not impossible. Oh, yep, and then remembering about the black paint. Yep, so I'm just painting in the outside right now, but I'm gonna walk you guys through how to do the floor. And it looks like a lot of you are just about done with your wall, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so for the floor, you can rinse off your brush a little bit, but because you're moving to black, it's always easier to go from light to dark than dark to light. So because we're doing the floor black, you can rinse it off a little bit, dab it off, but don't worry about it too much. You're gonna do the floor black with horizontal strokes. Okay. And again, if you want that line to be nice and crisp, you can use your angled brush just for the top line. But then you're gonna want to, I didn't worry about it. Like I have all these flaws in my floor, and it doesn't really bother me because I'm gonna cover that part up with the tree. I'm gonna cover this part's gonna just blend right into the background. So it's very freeing not to obsess about super straight lines. So you're gonna do, like the floor really just kind of quick and dirty because you want it to stay wet. We're gonna add some of these white streaks in. floor I can just redo to show you guys. Because I wanted my streaks to be a little more dramatic anyway. So, you know, we're gonna pretend I just painted this all black. There's even still a little brown on my brush and I'm not too worried about it because it still is just mostly gonna look black. So when I'm painting it black horizontally, I have the brush the wide way. Then I'm gonna take a little dab of white and have my brush going the flat way like this. And right in front of the fireplace, I'm gonna blend in some streaks of white. So like I kind of go over them twice. So like the first time they come out really white, and then when I go over them the second time, they kind of blend a little bit more. And then I forgot to give you guys yellow. We're gonna do the same thing again, just with a little bit of yellow mixed with white, and I'll show you how to do that. Wore a white shirt to come paint, so risky. All right, so then, where's my fat brush? There it is. Yeah, I am gonna dance. So with this one, so after you do your white streaks on the bottom, you don't look like you're there yet. I'm gonna hold off on this. Sorry.
Yeah.
And we're gonna use multiple shades of gray in the fireplace, so like my gray isn't even totally mixed together. And again, not too worried about it. It's giving it its own personality here.
I wanna cry.
Did somebody just say they're gonna cry? Who's gonna cry? What's going on? How are you feeling? Talk to me.
I feel really good. I don't know if my gray is too light now.
Let's see.
Too light?
No, not at all. And you're gonna go over it with 2 more shades of gray.
Okay.
So you'll,
Okay.
it's just a base coat, really. But no, that looks about the same shade as mine, I think.
Great.
And again, just reminding you guys again, the top line, not super important because we're gonna cover it up with garland. So don't worry about that top line. It doesn't really exist.
The what?
Top line.
Not the this, right?
It's rough with white.
The back of the white. No?
No, a little bit of
More white?
yeah.
More white. Black.
Oh, and I am using my angled brush for the top mantle and what might kind of look a little out of place. So, just gonna keep going with this darker one first. For this, we don't want our brush bone dry, but we don't necessarily want it as wet as the background either. Because the more wet it is, the more it's gonna blend together. And as much as, like I said, we're letting it blend together, it's really, there are no rules, there are no right and wrong. Everybody's tree is gonna look different. So just keep switching between those 3 colors, you know, whatever color you feel like might be lacking in a certain area, do that color next, or just kind of keep alternating in the same order, you know, whatever your process is. As long as you're doing these little brush strokes in the direction that they land, you know, on the tree to make it look like a round, you know, not a cylinder, a cone-shaped object. I don't want to move on too soon, but I know some of us are ready. And I can go over it again for those of us that aren't. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a little bit of orange on your angled brush and you're gonna put it on your palette off to the side. Then you're gonna take a little bit of water and you're gonna mix it with that orange you put off to the side. So you're gonna get a nice watery orange. Mine kind of got a little darker because I saw a little black on that brush, and that's okay.
I don't think I have any orange.
Oh, I didn't give you guys orange? I'm so sorry.
No.
I thought I walked around and gave you orange. Does anybody need any new or different colors for the ornaments on their tree? Or, I know we don't have a lot of time to decorate our tree.
Red? I don't have any red.
You don't have any red?
No.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't think it's very red.
Do you put a little black on the tree on the
You don't have red.
fire?
No, I don't have red.
Okay.
You put it right here.
I don't know why I keep hearing your voices like opposite.
Do you put some black on in the fire? No?
Some black in the fire? No, but you can if you feel like that's what your fire needs.
And green. I don't know what this needs. Very creative.
I mean, yeah, if you feel like that's gonna help it, like, or if it's gonna make it more like your fire that you want, play around. There's no rules.
Ornaments now in
Is this red or pink? That's red.
I did the top part white, but there's no reason you can't do the whole thing red.
That's a mistake.
Yeah. You want? I got 2 blues over here.
I think that's it. My little bowl is good.
Which one strikes your fancy?
Probably a little bowl.
I think I'm gonna do it.
You need a new plate. Oh wait, you can't have an extra one.
What am I doing? I never share my hand. I put on my hand. Sorry. My bad, mamas.
I always get nervous towards the end because it gets a lot of control. Because you're a perfectionist. That is beautiful.
Giving me such
That
overall
is beautiful.
What's that?
It's three-dimensional, but you're right. That's good.
So guys, I think I'm finished. This is what this is looking like. It's not
Felt like I was just getting started. I was just getting into it.
I was saying at the beginning, like, it's not bad to have the extra time, but it's better to have the extra time at the end than at the beginning, you know? I really love how everybody
Are you making yourself a TikTok video now?
No, I'm doing a YouTube video.
Oh, nice. Now I'm going to be on it, huh?
Boy.
The old fat guy say, you making yourself?
Okay, can I write your name on mine?
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Or just like dab in it, yeah.
Yeah, here.
Tina.
Oh, that is so cute.
Oh, fun! I love that.
What is it? Time?
No.
Are you gonna bring them? You should bring it. You can put your apron right on your chair when you're done. Straight for them and then.
Yeah. Except for that one time when I was so out of it because it was Saturday, I was like 1, 2, 3, and then I was like, that was the number of pictures I was taking, not counting up to taking. Really nice.
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, do you like this whole style?
Ready? Alright.
You can't find the wood anymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna take one, I'm gonna take another one, and another one, and then if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna take one of mine. I don't share them or anything, I just like.
That's fine.
I like getting pictures of how different everybody's is.
Yes.
Yes.
Everything's so fresh. It's so nice.
That's what I looked like when I wasn't fat.
Awesome, thank you.
What's that?
I don't know whose phone this is.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So this is mine.
Christmas tree at my dad's house.
This is mine.
Oh, that's cute. So when I was a kid, we used to go to my
Tina?
best friend's house. They had actually candles on their.
This is actually
They had by a tree
fun.
with very
This is
wide set branches.
rough in the back.
They would actually, yeah, light candles
Oh,
on
it's
the
a
tree.
tree.
Yeah, it's
I know they were.
I know, like, I know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
Are you obsessing?
He is awesome.
Did I staple your here, the corners?
Oh,
Okay, there you go. No, it's okay.
thank you. Oh, the extra. That's it, guys. I hope you guys really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to hit this with a blow dryer, but I love how textured that is.